Is the Ford Bronco still relevant? Let's find out. I borrowed this one from Garff Ford here in West Valley, Utah. Be sure to reach out to the commercial department. Let's go ahead and check out the pricing and specs on this one. At the very top is a description and the color shelter green with the interior. Be sure to pause for the short listing of the standard equipment. And then down below here are all the options on this Raptor. So 374A equipment group is right there. Shelter green was $295. Leather trim with the suede seats is $24.95. Hardtop with body color is $600. And the B-lock wheels are $19.95. Base price for this is going to be $90,035. Destination is $18.95 with a total price of $97,315. And if you care to see the fuel economy numbers, it's right here. The Ford Bronco Raptor is pretty hardcore when you really think about it. The best thing about this SUV is the stance. Look how wide this thing is. If you were to have a Badlands or whatever Bronco trim you want to pull up, this one outshines it 100%. Up front, they do give you the steel bumper, and they give you great ground clearance, huge skid plates down below. And then check out your rigid fog lights, full LED headlights, turn signals, high, low beam, and they do give you the clearance lights right there. Front camera for the trails, and they give you your recovery hooks right there. Active grille shutters are part of this package too. And this is why this is such a beast, because you have the live valve shocks. Just a single valve I can see right there. And check out your upper and lower control arms. Your steer knuckle is going to be finished in aluminum. And it looks like a 2.5 inch diameter shock too as well. Fabric material on the front liner. Now I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it, but you see where that sway bar is? That's your sway bar. And further in, you can see the mechanism right there. That's going to help to disconnect that sway bar to give you better articulation. So this is a pretty hardcore truck, SUV, whatever you want to call it. Also, you have a front locker. And then check out your wheel and tire. So B-lock capable wheels. And 37 tires, because why not? These are BFGoodrich tire, all-terrain KO2s. In case you want to see the tire size right here. 37 by 12.5, 17-inch wheel. LT tires. And then there's the capacity, 2,755 pounds at 45 PSI. They do give you some functional vents here. And check out that hood. It says Raptor. It may have some heat extractors that are functional too. Max load 150 pounds right there. And I do like how they kept the mirrors off the front door, so if someone decides they want to take the doors off, they still have your mirrors. But you do have cameras to make up that 360 camera view. And you have your fixed running boards down below. What do you guys think about the shelter green? I haven't seen one in person. This is my first time actually seeing it. And it does look good with those orange shocks right there too, by the way. Just below you can kind of see some of your skid plates there. And there's also one for the fuel tank on the opposite side. You see the suspension out back. Those Fox shocks do have an oil reservoir in that rear too. Help with cooling. But yeah, definitely a nice looking SUV. They have a nice presence on the road for sure. You don't normally see them going off road. They always look clean going down the highway. And I don't blame people because it's $100,000. Spare tire matches the wheels. And you have your backup camera right there. High mount. And nothing new here. They do reinforce that holder too. It says Raptor right there. You have your recovery loops on both sides. and most likely a class 3 hitch with the 4 and 7 pin. And great storage out back too. All this is finished in hard plastic. LED lights, 12-volt power plug right there. And here's the other side. And a little bit of storage down there. And they have some tie downs as well. And here's your roll cage. It says Ford Performance up there. And you have some of that shelter green on the inside of the interior, which looks nice too. 60/40 bench. And putting this all back is really easy. All right, let's go ahead and pop the hood and talk about this 3-liter. Here's your twin-turboed V6. This engine puts out 418 horsepower and 440 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes to a 10-speed, but if you want those numbers, you have to use premium fuel. So yes, you can run regular fuel in this engine. Now, as far as the heads go, they are using aluminum heads, compacted graphite iron blocks, so it's pretty overbuilt for the most part. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. As far as the interior goes, there's not a big jump between this and a regular Bronco. Just being honest here, I think most of what you're getting on this platform is on the outside, like the suspension, the wheels and tires, all that good stuff, and of course the body. But you do have nice bowstring on the seats with the suede inserts. That was an option, as you guys saw. Tilt headrest, tilt and telescoping steering wheel. They pretty much borrowed this out of the Ford Raptor F-150. And they do give you that Bronco badge there. A little bit of that reddish orange accent. But most of this is hard plastic on the door. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. Up top here, they do give you vanities with lighting and a mirror. Removable roof, and it does match the rest of the Bronco too. They do provide a 10-way seat on both sides, and most of your controls are right there. What you normally see on the doors they put there in case you take those doors off. Here's some of the badging there. Grab handle for the passenger side. And out back, 60/40 bench as I mentioned. And then here's all your controls. So they give you 120-volt power plug, also 2 Type-C USBs. This is how you put the windows down. They are auto up and down, front and rear too, by the way. And then check out the design of those seats. You can drop these seats down like so. That way if you need to carry some stuff, you have that option. You can keep the headrest down too for better visibility. And armrest. I wouldn't even call this an armrest. This is probably just for cup holders because it's not that big. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the driver's seat. Push button starts right here. And they give you nice displays inside of here as well. Now if you put it in reverse, there's your 360 camera. And then just above that screen, you have your sway bar disconnect. You have your front and rear locker. You have your trail turn assist, and then you can disable traction control with your caution lights. Just above here, they give you the auxiliary switches, LED interior lighting, which is no surprise there. And then on the dash, 12 volt. Actually, these are for your Type-C USBs. And here is your drive modes. So if you twist it, let's go ahead and remove some of these menus. Okay, let's try it one more time. So if you twist it, you have that slippery mode, tow haul, sport, normal, off-road, Baja, and then rock crawl. So yeah, you have quite a few there. The only one missing is eco, but most people buying this are not concerned about that. Check out your paddle shifters right there. They are metal, and they're pretty big too. You can also adjust the exhaust and the suspension. And then your exhaust system right there. You can make it quieter. You can control the steering feel in here too for comfort, sport. And then they have this mode too. Shows you you're in too high, and it shows you where all the parameters are set to. Overall, I think that for the price point, some people like this hardcore off-road look, and a lot of people in Utah have these too. Dual climate control, heated seats, heated steering wheel. No ventilated seats though at this price point. You guys can see Type A, Type C. You have your cup holders. And then you have your trail control right there. And then here is your center console. They do provide a 12 volt inside of this area. I don't see that it's illuminated, however. It's a little dark in there. Then here's that armrest right here. Now if you're a business owner, good news is this qualifies for write-off. So 6,850 pound gross fuel weight rating. And this one has your axle ratings, 3,600 pounds up front, 3,450 in the rear, and 17 by 8.5 wide wheels. And then your payload is 994 pounds. So all in, what do you guys think? These were going for 10, 15, 20 grand over MSRP. As of right now, I'm pretty sure you can probably haggle a little bit off the price point of this. Be sure to reach out to Jordan or even Ken in the commercial department. I'll put the numbers down below here. And let me know if you guys like this Shelter Green too. See you guys soon.